Well, there have been some changes with the 480. I haven't done a video on this for forever. Excuse the way that this is sitting. There's actually some magnets on the back of this. And, oh, look at all that water from the splashing. I just realized that. But anyway, see how the screws can't go in far enough, so I gotta super glue them back on. But that's okay. I'll get it. So there's only one screw working. But we got this whole thing wrapped. Check these out. We got Fritz Aquatics. We got Aqua Pros. Mad Tanks is the one that designed it. And then, of course, Brightwell Aquatics. They're the ones that provided all the soil and all the stuff that went in here. So huge shout out to all the sponsors of the channel for making this tank come to life. But I haven't done a video on this tank in forever. And as you can see, there's a lot going on. This island's actually starting to grow some moss back. Last time we talked about this stuff. We tore all the moss out of here. You can see like this moss is blown the wrong way for some reason. I'll have to lower that down, but that must have just happened. The shrimp are grazing all over it. We got tons of moss going over there. We got algae all over the place. So we're gonna talk about this this 480 gallon today, and hopefully we'll feed these guys, see how many shrimp are in there, and really do a good update on this tank. What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with flipaquatics.com, and today we are talking about this 480 gallon tank. Thanks so much for tuning into the video. If this is your guys' first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd love for you to be a part of this journey with us. So we're gonna dive right into this. I'm gonna get the tank kind of cleaned up. I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna show you some other things that are going on in this office right here. There's a lot of exciting stuff, a lot of new stuff. Just sit back, enjoy the video, and watching what happens to this 480 gallon tank, or seeing what has happened to this 480 gallon tank. That's probably more like it. So I just got done cleaning the surface off of it. I think I got most of it, but no tank is completely clean until you use your Fritz glass and acrylic cleaner. I always call it Fritz algae and glass cleaner. I don't know why, but that's just that's how my mind works. so as you can see, all the shrimp are gathering up. I'm gonna spray this thing down, make sure the glass is looking superb, but look at them all. Isn't that crazy? And this is just at the front. So once we feed them, it's gonna be interesting. I was gonna use one of these. I was thinking shrimp dinner or mineral, but shrimp dinner will make it, like, in as much as we feed, it will make it stink. It kind of smells like cabbage. So mineral junkie's fine, but it kind of rolls away. So I think I might find some shrimp lollies, and I'll do that again. That's always my favorite thing to feed, just because they all attack it. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna finish cleaning it up. I'm gonna spray it with some of the Fritz glass and glass and algae cleaner. I told you. That's what I always say. I don't know why. So I'm gonna spray it down, make sure it's nice and clean, and then I'm gonna show you guys an in-depth look at this 480 gallon tank. So I want to take a second and make you guys aware of something. Now feel no pressure at all, but one thing we are doing right now is we are doing our pre-Black Friday sale. Now what that means is we are doing 20% off all livestock. So blue bolts, Taiwan Bees, crystal reds, crystal blacks, all the Neocaridina. We even have a lot of our fish still left. So there's tons of things. There's plants, there's snails, there's everything that you guys are looking for. So if you're interested with that, I believe the discount code is livestock20. I'll put all the details down below if you guys are looking for some new livestock. But let's get right back into this 480 gallon amazing shrimp tank. Now, what we are using to feed them today would be shrimp lollies from Glass Garden. What we're going to do is these literally just stick down into the substrate, and then the tops will be out, and then they turn into a shrimp lollipop because the shrimp are going to be crawling all over it. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 or 3 of these in, and then we're going to see how quick they take to it. So I just added these guys in. Obviously they like them. I don't even know what flavors I chose. I think I chose Artemia and then 2 algae pops, but I'm not sure. All of them work great. I mean, my favorite would be the algae, but you can get the shrimp lollies 4 in 1, and it comes with a little bit of everything. See what your shrimp like. But look at them. They're already beginning to decimate it. There's actually some really nice blue bolts in here. Like some really good color. Like look at all these guys. Isn't that just crazy? Like look at this big one right here. That one's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's blue Masuras in here too. Like this one's obviously a blue Masura. And then let's see what else we got. That one's kind of funky looking. Here's one that doesn't even have any blue in it. Just looks like a crystal red or a crystal black. But yeah, some really cool shrimp. But yeah, they're decimated. So I'm gonna give these guys a little bit more time. While you guys wait for that, I'll show you. I'll give a little shout out to Andrew. He's the one that built all this. We filmed some video putting this up, so I'll show you guys that now. We got the 125. We got the 480 right here. We got my man Andrew, which could only mean one thing. Mad Tanks in the house means some custom stuff. So the 480 gallon is finally getting a stand cover. And there's Amanda. So this is one of the side covers. Check this out. We got Fritz Aquatics on there. We got Aqua Pros. We got Mad Tanks in the house. And then we got Brightwell Aquatics. So this is going to be sweet.
So those are magnets?
Yeah.
That's cool.
95 pounds a piece.
That's pretty cool.
That's how much they weigh.
It is. Man, you're making light work of that. It looks great though.
That's got some hold to it. Yeah. That scare you when it snapped in?
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna pull like that.
That's nice wood. What would you choose for the outside?
That's walnut.
Nice wood. They get paid very well. They're a cutie pie. Oh, I broke it. Are you filming that? Did you film that? This is the worst. This is the greatest day ever. Now another really cool thing in the office before we take a look back at the 480 is don't worry about this. That's just trash. But this 60 gallon cube, which we're gonna set this up as a Caridina breeding tank. I actually already have the shrimp for it. I'm gonna probably let the members decide like what we're gonna do as far as plants and substrate. Right now, this is just a plant that I just keep it in there. My grandma gave it to me. It was from my grandpa's funeral, and so we've been taking care of it. It's grown like crazy. Like whenever you let me see if I can do it on camera. Whenever you flick these, maybe not that one, but it usually gets like this white powder everywhere, which I would assume is pollen. And then we have this this, I don't even know, what is this, a 40 gallon? I think it's a 40 gallon cube. But it's a reef tank, and I actually love it. I got these little sexy shrimp in here. You can see one right there. Oh, there's another one back there. That one's probably easier to see. But yeah, and then I don't even know what type of coral this is. I got another one over here, and got some fish in here. I think these are called firefish. So this tank's going really good. It's like my invertebrates only tank. I feed this tank the Northfin kelp wafers and then some flake food for these guys. But the tank's going really good. I just haven't showed it. Oh, there's another sexy shrimp. Check that out. Love them. But yeah, so Radical Reefs, if you guys know him, he has a coral business. He's the one that really encouraged me to get this, and he hooked me up with all the coral. And so huge shout out to Ken over at Radical Reefs. But yeah, this tank's coming along good. Eventually, I'd like to actually do something with it. Same thing with this tank. I'd like to actually decorate the wall. I think my wife hung this up because she was tired of just looking at the mess over here, so that's to distract you. She got me that, by the way. But let's go back over here. It looks like they're starting to really get into it. It's only been about maybe 5 to 10 minutes at this point. And so, so another 10 minutes from now, this is really going to be popping. Now, as far as the 480 gallon in general, we have yet to do a water change on this. We just do top offs. I add the Brightwell fertilizer whenever plants start looking a little shady. Like I was looking back here earlier, and for whatever reason, the Java fern or Trident Java fern, like it just gets a lot of holes in it, which is a potassium issue, I'm pretty sure. And so, so the new growth is looking pretty good, but the old growth is still pretty rugged. And so I'm gonna keep adding that. I wish these swords are like the red Reuben swords or the red flame swords, and they don't grow tall, so they're just like in the back. I really want to add another plant back there. You can see there's some stems of a dwarf lily popping up, and there's another dwarf lily right there. But nothing really in the back has really taken off yet, so I want to do that. Look at all these blue bolts. Isn't that just ridiculous? Makes me happy. It looks like an ant colony, but with shrimp. So yeah, this is just a lot of fun, and we'll get back to looking at these shrimp lollies here in about 10 minutes. Now, before I forget, I gotta feed Shrimp Baby. Now, the reason I have to feed that isn't because we have baby shrimp in here. It is because of one reason, and it is all of these bamboo shrimp that are in the dark right now. There's still a lot in here, so I want to feed these guys. And what I do is I literally just sprinkle it right above the power jet, and then it blows right at them. So I'll do that right now. Give these guys a little bit extra food, but something to know, you can feed the Shrimp Baby for any fan feeder shrimp. It works really good. Okay, so I just fed them. You can see like all the little particles on top of the water. And so so they're gonna be really, really happy. You can see this little jet just shoots it straight at them. Still got some blackbeard algae on there. Look at that guy. What a daring little blue bolt you are. Hey, there's a fan feeder of bamboo shrimp right on this filter. That's crazy. I didn't even notice him. Look at him go. He don't mess around. So we're checking back in. We got the powdered food floating through the water column, so all the bamboo shrimp are getting fed. You can see there's still a ton, and I mean a ton of shrimp up here. And the algae pops are always a huge hit. So huge shout out to Glass Garden. They're not affiliated with us at all. We're not sponsored or anything. They just sell really good products, and so I really appreciate all the hard work that they do, because these are stinking cool. So if you're looking for a Christmas present for any shrimp keeper out there, I would definitely go with some shrimp lollies. They're definitely one of those centerpiece things. They're just a novelty, but a lot of fun nonetheless. I was just filming. I thought this guy looked phenomenal. Like, he's got one color blue on the head that's a little bit different, and then like in the midsection he's got like a really dark blue, and then at the tail he's got a different. He almost looks like a really shrimp. Now he's behind the pool, obviously. Oh, there he is. See him going between the middle one to the left one. What a funky looking shrimp. That thing is freaking cool. So I just saw that and I had to show you guys. that is what I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos on this 480 gallon tank, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to talk about. Maybe some things I haven't touched on that I haven't even thought about. So let me know down below what you guys want to see, and I will do more updates on this beautiful tank behind me. So you guys make it a great rest of your week. I'll actually talk to you guys on Thursday. I'll actually talk to you tomorrow, Coffee with Flip. So I'll see you guys more this week, but you guys keep enjoying your week. Stay warm out there. I know it's snowing here like crazy, and I will talk with you guys soon. And as always, God bless.